secret source of everlasting, ultimate, supreme pleasure actually. You see, something astonishing, I found out that everything we do to get pleasure, everything from social media, from caffeine to higher things like watching even TV or talking to someone, every activity we ever do, you see that we try to find some kind of pleasure or happiness or some feeling there, positive feelings. You see that if you go a little more higher to it, you can say people drink alcohol, beers. If you go a little more higher, there are just like weeds, you see, a lot of other marijuana, a lot of things, and smoking and all of it, different kinds of, and more if you go higher, drugs actually. The whole world, you see, is just functioning on this attention economy, this pleasure economy. You say, I want to buy a Mercedes, I want to buy a Lamborghini. You say because you know that they are giving you a kind of feeling, or maybe for a moment, then it doesn't matter. You can go and ask those people actually. You say, I want to buy iPhone because you say it will give me a kind of pleasure or higher feeling. You say, I want power, money, because you say it will give me some kind of power or you see freedom and a lot of things. So if you have noticed that as we are living, we are just lost always. You know why? Because we want something all the time and we are fooling ourselves that by getting those things we are going to be happy. You see that? It's like if I buy Lamborghini, I'm going to be happy. If I buy, let's say, iPhone, I'm going to be, but why are we not happy? 10 years from now, whatever I thought has happened actually, but they never made me happy really. Success, everything, money, everything. I saw that they are just tools, they are just conditions we put on ourselves. Somehow, finally, I found something beyond this world. And that is, I say, losing your mind and just coming here. So that is what I'm talking about, everlasting, supreme, ultimate pleasure. It is never going to last. And of course, we are here to feel joy, we are here to feel peace, we are here to be happy. Most spiritual people say, reject happiness, reject peace, reject all of it. There is no you, there is no peace or plain and pleasure. I say no, you don't have to reject yourself. They don't say reject all of it, they say reject yourself. So when you reject yourself, you don't feel life at all. Then you become a stone. Then you become like a soil, you see. You are just like existing. It doesn't make sense. I say don't. You are here to feel that peace of higher consciousness, God consciousness. You are here to feel the ultimate pleasure. That's what everybody is searching for. Don't say to me that only we are searching. Everybody. Why do people have to take, you see, all kinds of chemical substance to run away from their ego, from their mind? Because they are disturbed. There is no pleasure, there is no happiness, there is no supreme dopamine there. So the dopamine that I am talking about is independent. It doesn't come from anywhere, it's coming from nowhere. The source of it is coming from that nothingness of yourself. It's where the mind is silent completely, or maybe running in the background, but there is no one attending to it. Look at it. Some of it, or some of the thoughts you may attend because life required you to respond to it. So you may attend to some thoughts, but then the rest of the time, or almost all the time, you are just resting in the peace, inside awareness. Nothing bothers you. And that's where you belong, simply that supreme dopamine. It's always there. And that's what the world is. Everyone taking energy drinks, you see that. Nicotine, vapes. Look at people. Everybody's searching for this. Everybody's searching for this peace, ultimate pleasure or dopamine to feel great. I say it's inside you. Just let yourself die in this moment and pretend that you are drunk actually for a moment. It's just a way to realize what is there. As you pretend, it will come on its own, and that's what you are. Simply resting in that awareness. And that is the secret which I'm talking about, or the ultimate dopamine or pleasure, that it's within you. As the mind loses its control, things will happen on its own, and you rest in the self actually. And that's where you belong. This thing cannot be taken from you by anyone, by anything. Which means it's time to come out of the dualistic mind who says, I need this or that to be happy. I mean, I don't want you to reject other things like materialism, buying an iPhone. If you have money, go and buy. But it doesn't mean that you cannot be happy without iPhone. You are still okay, complete, whole, because you have found that. But you may still choose to buy things, enjoy other things, because just a play of game or drama of life, that's all. But then now you have found the light of yourself, means you are complete. Talking to people, going to parties, you don't go to be happy, you are happy, that's why you are going. It's like it's completely opposite. You think that I need to be happy. You see, when I go to party, I'm going to be happy. If people see, if I give you an example of my mother, she says to me that, now she used to say that go and meet your friends. Before, when I was like 13 years old, because I was not very social, even now I'm just a very quiet person, but it's just an understanding of the mind, but there is nothing like quietness or loudness, there is just a stupidity of dualism. But my mother used to tell me, go and meet your friends, go to parties, I like, just socialize yourself, talk to people. I say I don't find fun at all, and people do this all, they find fun. That's why you say I am lonely, I'm alone, I want to drink something, I am just boring, I'm bored, I don't have this, I want this, I want to be happy, this desperation, you see. I say, what if you find this, there is the ultimate pleasure in you, there is the ultimate like something in you that if you look and find it, then the rest will become like a bonus to you. It's like you still go to party, you still meet friends if you want to, if you don't want to, no problem, you see. But it's just a bonus to you. You see that? You still drink caffeine, you still have a energy drink. Doesn't mean I say will reject the world. You don't have to. But if you have find that light in yourself, that state of you where you are like a drunk, you are completely in the higher consciousness. Everything happened for you. You trust life as it is. And that is what I'm talking about. Means the ultimate and supreme pleasure or dopamine. And it's coming from nowhere. So nobody can take this from me. I'm telling you this. Everybody can find it. It's very easy. First of all, don't reject anything. Accept everything and transcend the mind and the ego with a higher consciousness. Don't kill the mind. Don't get rid of your ego. Don't say I shouldn't think too much. I shouldn't worry too much. I shouldn't overthink. Transcend it means align it with that which is beyond. How do you do that? Again, you don't do it. You simply come to inside yourself and you surrender. You let go. You access that laziness state of yourself, the sleepful state. And that's where you are more attentive and watching everything, but somehow you are attentive. Attentive simply means everything is running in the background, you have just come out of it. Because otherwise, of course, everybody will want to drink beers, alcohol, you see, or take drugs or do other things to get rid of their mind, because the mind is restless. So I say, get out of it. Why don't we get out of it just here in this moment? Like literally, as you are watching this, lose it now. Just pretend like you don't have mind. It will come and take time to understand this. How can you then exist actually? Because the ego will eat you there. It's running in the background, so you may get with it. You may go in the background and say, what are you saying? See? So it will catch you again and again, but as you slowly practice this state of yourself where you are in the higherness and the higher dimension of everything, you are resting in yourself. That's all. The consciousness is in you, and that's it. Ordinary mind cannot understand or comprehend this because it is just busy with its drama and doings. Even the ordinary mind is searching for that thing through alcohol, through drinking, through smoking, through a lot of things. The reason for me repeating this all so that I can tell you that it's not only you and me who is searching for that ultimate pleasure or dopamine. Everybody is doing something to live their life based on something. If there was no alcohol in the world, if there was no beers, if there was no smoking, if there was no weed, a lot of people and hospitals will be full. Psychologists, doctors would have a lot of jobs because people would have been depressed. So that's why the world, the nature has found its own way, temporary ways. It's just the people to get rid of the mind, but that's not permanent. I say you have that already. Not everybody is eligible to drink all the time because it's loses. What I'm talking about, the ultimate pleasure or supreme, it doesn't take you or make you lose yourself completely. There is still awareness, there is still attention, but somehow you are resting in that awareness. You can even rest like for hours. You can even rest when you are doing something, when you are working, when you are talking. Doesn't matter what you do, but you are free and fearless of everything. That is the state that you belong to. You do not belong to the mediocre state of the mind that is restless all the time, running and running and running and running. You can simply come down to here now, and that's it. This is the state you belong, free from everything. And there is nothing bad, there is nothing good. Everything runs in the mind. That's not what you are. To know yourself and get to that enlightened state where you belong to. Appreciate you watching.